Valentine's Day. That is one heck of a day. Tell me about your Valentine's Day nightmare and your Valentine's Day come true story. Start with the nightmare first.
I actually have never had a Valentine's Day nightmare.
Really?
Never.
So,
Probably because I haven't been in a relationship on Valentine's Day since my 7-year-long relationship.
question for you. I know for a fact that most men, when it comes to Valentine's Day, they tend to break up with women typically 14 days out, 21 days out. So were you typically dating a guy in January that when it came February 14th, he wasn't around? Just think back.
Probably closer to Christmas.
So most guys, when they break up like a week before Christmas
Or a week after.
or a week after.
Don't want to go into the new year in a relationship.
Did you get
or
a Christmas
something like
present from these guys that broke up for
that.
Christmas?
Absolutely.
But Valentine's Day?
No.
That's crazy. What about your girlfriends? When you talk to other women, do you find most of them are getting the flowers and the candy and the lingerie? Are they, and I'm talking single women, I'm gonna differentiate this. Single women, do you find that most of them are in a new relationship when that's the case?
Typically. Or they're still in a honeymoon phase of whatever relationship they are in. And it's still always all good.
Do you see that men use Valentine's Day as a ploy day, meaning that since we have this, I guess, this collective unconscious euphoric state going, let me buy some flowers, let me get some candy, take you to dinner because I'm going to smash tonight?
I don't really think men look at Valentine's Day as that anymore. Maybe once upon a time they did. In my interaction with women who have boyfriends or a significant other of some sort around Valentine's Day, they always say that their companion feels like it's just another day. They're getting all the benefits any other day by doing those things any other day or not doing those things any other day. And they know it will make their mate feel special, and that would be why they do it, if they do it.
What's a woman's attitude about Valentine's Day and men? Do you feel that it's a role reversal where there's all this expecting but there's no giving?
I do feel that way. Most men feel like it's a female's holiday, that they're expected to do all these grand gestures in return for things that they're getting on a regular basis anyway, and they feel like it's unnecessary, but they will do it because they know that it's expected at the same time.
What have you done for a man on Valentine's Day?
I have cooked. I've even purchased gifts.
How'd that work out?
They were surprised, to say the least. I mean, they weren't expecting anything, obviously, because they feel like it's more of a female's holiday.
Do you think that there's a superficiality associated with putting all of this euphoria and hype around something that, in my opinion, it's an opportunity for card companies and flower companies to make a lot of money? Do you feel that the real meaning of love is anything but present on that day?
I do. I feel like a lot of it is superficial because it's made to be that way. It's puffed up.
So 2 questions. Let's say a guy doesn't have much money, just got laid off, college student possibly. What could he give you that would make you happy?
His time.
What does that mean?
The time spent knowing that you could be anywhere else, doing anything else. Yes, it's Valentine's Day, but people make choices to do other things all the time. And if the situation is that strained financially for that person, the fact that they still somehow want to be able to celebrate that day with you will be special to me.
What would infuriate you And I'm going to give you a unique dynamic. The guy has resources. He has a few $100 bills in his pocket and a little room on his credit card. But he gives you something that doesn't mean anything. Give me an example of that.
How I would take it?
No, of what a hollow gesture that somebody could make on Valentine's Day that would make you go, really?
Probably a simple text message with the emoji or a heart that says Happy Valentine's Day.
What about a gift, like if a guy gave you some flowers or a piece of jewelry where you looked at it and be like, really? Give me circumstances that would create that.
I don't think I would feel any kind of way about that. Not negatively, anyway. I feel like anything someone does for me is out of their own notion to do so. So I feel like if they were somehow feeling they wanted to do something for me, whether it be big or small, they had the notion to do it, and I would appreciate that.
Okay. You get to tell every man in America, or not even America, around the world today, what a woman would really appreciate beyond quality time. Because we know the 5 love languages: acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, gift giving, and touch, right? That's the 5 love languages. Out of those things aside, what else could be something that could have a lasting impression on a woman on a day like that? And I'm going to take some things off the table. A proposal for marriage, we're going to take that off the table. We're going to take off the table some diamonds and money. What else could a man give that would be considered priceless?
That is a great question.
That's why I asked you.
And I don't really know. I guess it would be something that money couldn't buy.
Which is?
Besides quality time? Maybe since I'm a single parent, maybe for me it would be incorporating my child in the day, doing something that we can all do as a unit versus just making it a National Smash Day, which of course probably is the expected. But to bring my child in to the equation and do something that all of us can participate in, whether it be big or small, or picnic, or something that's going to create a memory, that's going to stand out as a memory to me, that would be more special than any gift that can be purchased in a store.
All right, cool. Thank you.